6 more votes and the Outer Rim would have had a dedicated patrol. Just 6.
Nothing gets a majority these days. Everyone's looking out for their own interests.
It's not even election season. You can't accomplish anything without a unified body. They think they'll...
A Jedi seeks to improve himself through study. May the Force be with you.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Jedi, welcome. Welcome to the, Old Galactic Market, sir. I'm sorry, I never met a real Jedi up close.
I'm a person just like you.
Right. Yes. Well, anyway, this is the, Gand we brought in. He was talking about that Jedi holocron you're all looking for, but he's not exactly, talkative.
You will tell me about the holocron. The holocron belongs to the Jedi. Is there some sort of schedule that determines who holds it? So I must light the signal, then go to the warehouse.
I'll bet the signals have something to do with the Gand hierarchy. Throw up the right one and you'll get their leader.
Let's see if this works.
The fractal structure requires that it be removed for...
With all respect, Master Arca, you are incorrect. The structure only appears fractal. If you view it through the lens of the Force, you...
I don't suppose either of you is going to move past your petty geometrical squabble long enough to notice we have a visitor.
What am I looking at here?
It's the Noeticon of Science. My colleagues and I were chosen to represent the Jedi spirit of scientific inquiry. Mostly those two argue. The last person to use the Noeticon got so tired of hearing these two yammer, he shut us down. It was a mercy.
Wait, Master Thoris. Where is the Jedi Temple? We seem to have been moved.
I'll explain later. For now, I need information on an illness that is affecting my master.
How terrible. Come, tell us her symptoms. Perhaps we can help.
So, she claims the darkness is coming, and talks of someone called Parcanus, and her mind is most affected.
I'm afraid we've plied our extensive knowledge of biological, chemical, and technological diseases, but this illness is beyond us.
What would you have me do?
Sometimes knowledge comes through ruling out false ideas.
For once, Master Vandar and I agree. Yuan's illness is definitely not medical, but we have accessed files that bear cross-checking.
If you can find the Noeticon of Light, where Masters Noab, Nomi, and Woe guard the Jedi Order's mystical knowledge, they may be able to help.
Where is the Noeticon of Light?
We do not know. Ordinarily, it would have been connected with us in the temple, but no more.
I'm sorry we couldn't have been of more help, but it's difficult without the other parts of the Noeticon.
Find the Noeticon of Light, and seek your answer there. May the Force be with you. And remember, if you seek answers, you must always ask questions.
Good, you're back. Did you find it? The first Noeticon?
I talked to the Noeticon's masters. They had advice, but no definitive cure.
You actually spoke to them? Amazing. At least we're on the right track. I have a solid lead on the second Noeticon. Unfortunately, it's in Black Sun territory. They're a local gang. Pretty vicious.
What would street thugs do with a Jedi artifact?
I'm not sure. This whole situation is odd.
Jiskuliska changnanga. Pumpa kumchinga. Tudo omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
You have my gratitude.
Tuana uba kili wata punkidanko padoga lola.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Borgen. Garnis hisaknak onas. Skuvien tras. Korgakeran. Zevren zesek.
Don't thank me just yet. We still have many tasks ahead of us.
Rospek vektorak puljas. Vexis jasek. Oraren uksa. Brakva krenok. Vektoskus zarsk. Novreksk. Tajaba. Skočarad mas osla. Svetod tranis. Kunta polua. Jorska pokret.
Don't think about that. Imagine how good it will feel to reclaim those lost points.
Odortikcha. Skočarad mas osla. Lohasan mar kliks tulama. Morta vrapsak. Doskas skores. Shiver skors.
Please, Doc. You gotta help me. I don't want to die.
I'm trying to help you. You need to calm down. Wait, what's a Jedi doing here?
A Jedi relic may have passed through this warehouse.
A relic, you say? Well, unfortunately, I can guess just where it is. Those Black Sun thugs. They call me in to clean up a botched operation, and I find this. They're smuggling contraband off-world. Old Jedi junk, data disks, inside people's bodies.
That's absolutely terrible.
But Justicar... Those vigilantes from the lower city. One of them paid big to get this stuff off-world. Quiet-like. Especially some Noeticon. The Justicar's name... He was... Lars something. Lars Badek.
Lars Badek gave the Gand another Noeticon to keep safe. He must be behind all this.
The smugglers. I can't get the paperwork to go off-world. They're still here. Still hurting.
Those smugglers are dying, Jedi. I need that contraband out of them, but I have my hands full here.
Perhaps one of those smugglers is carrying the relic I need.
The object I found in this man had a magnetic ID tag, which means that the Black Sun must have scanners to identify their smugglers. You should find one in the other room and grab some medical supplies. Maybe we can keep these men alive.
Please, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
You're carrying a valuable item, and I don't have time to be gentle.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
While you're healing, the Black Sun will have one less man to terrorize the innocent.
Lousy Jedi! At least the blasted thing's out!
The wise woman always seeks knowledge, for she knows that she knows nothing. Welcome, Jedi. It is wonderful to see a face so young pursuing knowledge of the light. You honor us.
My master, Yuan Par, is very sick. I'm looking for a way to help her.
How terrible that your occasion for consulting us is so tragic.
Tell us what you know of this affliction, and we will scour our combined knowledge for an answer. This is most unusual.
And very troubling.
We've searched our considerable knowledge and compared data from the Noeticon of Science.
This illness you've described, it's more like a kind of mind control.
There must be more to it than that.
Our understanding of the matter is limited. We truly wish we could be of more help.
It's most like the Jedi trick of persuading weak minds through the Force. Except Yuan's tormentor is distant, and her mind hardly weak.
You don't have any suggestions?
Well, you could ask...
No, Nomi, you can't be serious.
What is the matter, Master Wally? I think Nomi Daboda knows best of all of us.
I don't dispute her wisdom, but the Noeticon of Secrets is the gateway to dark things. If the mind is not properly prepared to face them...
I will use caution, Master Wall.
I suppose we don't really have any other options, do we?
Fear and worry are unbecoming a Jedi. The Noeticon of Secrets is not dark, though some of its secrets are. Go. Bring what we have discovered to the Noeticon of Secrets. Its masters will guide you.
There you are. The Noeticons. How is the search going?
It's been hit or miss, but I've managed to find some answers.
I hate to interrupt you, but I need you back at the embassy. Yuan has taken a turn for the worse. She attacked my assistant, Farron. I've managed to keep her restrained, but I'm worried what will happen if she doesn't calm down.
I'll return soon.
Thank you. Please, hurry. Yuan, calm down, please. There's no man in the shadows here. Please, Yuan, calm down. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Ah, yes, Atros, but the darkness is coming. Maybe I want to hurt you. Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
Forgive me, Yuan, but I'm not letting you injure anyone else.
Spoiling my fun? That won't do at all.
That must have been awful. To fight your own master. I don't know what came over her. One minute she was placid, and then... It's more imperative than ever that we find a cure. What have you learned?
I need the Noeticon of Secrets. And both the Gand and Black Sun gave me a name, a Justicar called Lars Baddock.
The Justicars are self-appointed lawmen that police the lower city. Republic security was stretched thin after the attack, so the Justicars took over. Lars Baddock is one of their leaders, near the top of the Republic's wanted list.
Like it or not, I have reason to believe the last Noeticon is in Justicar territory.
Lars Baddock is known to hole up in the central tower area. Do be careful. I'll take care of Yuan while you're gone.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
got guts, Jedi, walking into my base, stealing 2 of my Noeticons.
Those Noeticons were looted from the Jedi Temple.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar territory if I got them the Noeticons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
You can keep the Noeticon, or walk away from this. Not both.
Fine. Take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
Oh, thank goodness, a visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
You don't look like a Jedi Master. What's going on?
Well, I'm not a Jedi Master, which would explain your first statement. And as for the second, it's hard to say. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device, a holocron maybe, and something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
I was trying to access the Noeticon of Secrets.
Nope, can't say that name means a thing to me. But whatever it is, you won't be able to access it in here. And there's only one way out. Well, I suppose I could let you go. But you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
Those terms don't sound very fair, but I'll do my best.
Excellent. Such an accommodating guest. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right. Next question. What does the wise person know?
What is right and what is wrong? What is true and what is false?
Oh dear. Wrong. That means... Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies.
What are the enemies? What are their weak...
No, I don't know the answers to these questions.
Like I promised, sir, the Jedi won't be a problem anymore. Now your master won't mind about those other Noeticons, right?
He might not. Only it seems your plan was a...
What the? But look! She's weaker.
I would have preferred if our little trap had killed you. Not that it mattered. The Noeticons are nothing on their own anyway. They wouldn't have stopped me or my master.
Are you the one who's making Yuan ill?
Yuan? Is that her name? Her weak mind already bows to my master. Just as you all will. Paddock, what are you waiting for? Earn my master's forgiveness. Kill this wretch.
Be careful where you walk, Jedi. The path of the dark side intersects with that of the light at many crossroads. This is the Noeticon of Secrets. We are the masters who have seen the darkness and turned back to the light.
I'm looking for a cure for my master. The other Noeticon said to ask here.
If the Noeticon of Science and the Noeticon of Light had no answers, what makes you think we can help? We are neither doctors nor healers.
Patience, Bastila. What she means, Jedi, is that for you to consult us, this illness must be remarkable indeed.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tell us what you know about this illness, and we will see what we can find.
It started back on Tython, but we didn't know Yuan was ill until she collapsed.
Of course. Start from the beginning and describe everything you've seen.
You are right to consult us. It was only those things eliminated by the other Noeticons that put us on track.
It's an illness the Jedi have seen before. One created by an ancient Sith named Tarek Morhage. He used it to turn Jedi to the dark side by the hundreds and leech their strength from them. In this way, he waged war on the Jedi.
Yuan's the only one who's fallen ill.
According to the records, Morhage's plague spread gradually as well. A Jedi healer whose sacrifice, unlike his name, has not been forgotten, developed a shielding technique to release Morhage's hold on his victims.
One by one, the healer cut Morhage off from his army, the source of his strength.
Each time he used the technique, however, it cost him some of his own strength.
By the time the battle was won, the healer was weakened beyond the point of recovery. He sacrificed his life to save the Jedi Order.
Is it possible for someone to learn this technique?
The ritual is recorded in an ancient terminal in the Jedi Temple. Learning it will require the combined knowledge of all the Noeticons. If you are thinking of learning the technique, Jedi, I would caution you. Powers such as these weigh heavily on those who wield them.
But it seems your master doesn't have time for caution. For your master to survive, you must go to the Jedi Temple and learn the ritual as soon as possible.
I will go there as soon as possible.
Then we will do our best to help you learn the technique. Take all 3 Noeticons to the terminal in the temple and activate them. We will teach you what you must know. Later, others may learn the technique as well. But for now, time is of the essence.
I need to talk to you. I have bad news. Yuan's illness has begun to affect her body. She's losing strength, fading fast. Are you any closer to finding the last Noeticon?
I'm on my way to the Jedi Temple now to find a cure.
The temple? So the Noeticons were able to point you to something useful. Wonderful. Just be warned. The ruins of the temple are crawling with danger. And getting there means passing through the works. They're not safe either. Be careful, but hurry. I don't know how long Yuan will last.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
This is it. The database where the ritual that can shield your master from the plague is kept.
A stellar work. 1 part computer, 1 part holocron. Truly ingenious.
I'm sure under happier circumstances I could lose... It is most impressive.
Masters, you know why we've gathered.
The Jedi Order is imperiled by an ancient plague, one that warps the minds of even the wisest of masters and turns them to the dark side.
This young Jedi has stepped forward in search of a way to help her ailing master and save the Jedi Order, but she cannot do it without our help.
Millennia ago, a powerful ritual was developed to shield the Jedi from the power of this ancient plague.
The ritual cut off the Plague Master from his victims, but it exacted a great price from the healer who wielded it.
It is once again necessary for someone to use the ritual.
The ritual is a difficult one to learn, Jedi, and will take many hours of deep meditation and study.
Are you ready to learn it?
I am ready, Master.
Then open your mind, and we will teach you.
You seem to have mastered everything we have to show you, Jedi.
Such a bright, inquisitive mind. It has been an honor to teach you.
But remember, the shielding ritual will draw on your strength, and you can only regain what you've spent when the Plague Master's bond with his victims is broken.
How do I break the bond between Plague Master and victim?
Death was what broke the hold of the original Plague Master, Tarek Morhage. But there may be another way.
You now have the knowledge you need to save your master. Use it wisely and well, and may the Force be with you.
Reckless, foolish Jedi. So eager to find a cure for your master, you led us right to the prize. My master and I are most grateful.
Who is your master? What does he want?
If my master wanted you to know his name, he'd give it to you himself. Ah! There. No more terminal, no more ritual. No miracle healing this time.
Except for mine, you mean? My healing.
What good will that do you? The technique kills those who wield it. How many could you have shielded before it killed you? 1? 2? Even if it was 100, ultimately you would collapse.
I guess I'll just have to find your master then.
And do what? Kill him? That's not the Jedi way now, is it? The Jedi way is weak and cowardly. Even now you talk rather than attack.
Finally, there you are. I've been kept apprised of your situation. The Council is very concerned about Yuan's health. We've been trying to contact you for hours. Did you find anything in the Jedi Temple?
The only real cure is to stop the person who's behind the illness. But I can shield her temporarily.
Then do what you can for now. Our first priority is Yuan's life. Hurry back. Yuan is fading fast. Any delay could be costly.
Oh, you're here! Quickly! We're barely detecting a pulse on Yuan. If there was any time to test what you learned in the temple, it's now.
I hope this works.
So do I. Yuan's life depends on it.
Padawan, no. No, I was making you a Jedi. What happened? I feel so much better. But why do you look so weak? What did you do?
You were raving during your illness. Any detail could help us.
The last thing I remember clearly is your ceremony on Tython. Oh, my student, I am sorry I wasn't a better master.
What What matters is that whoever was hurting you can't do so any longer.
I could feel someone else in my mind, polluting my thoughts, twisting them.
Can you remember any specifics about this person?
I really wish I could give you more details, but my memory of that time is hazy at best.
Pardon me. The Council wishes to speak with you when you're ready.
I will speak with them immediately.
Thank you again for helping Yuan. And teaching me a few things as well.
I'll be all right for now. Go to the Council. We can speak later.
You're here. Thank you for contacting us so quickly. We're sorry to have to pull you away from Yuan.
We wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't urgent. First, tell us what you've learned about Yuan's illness.
It's a plague created by a Sith named Tarek Morridge. Here's what we know.
Interesting. And worrying. We've started to receive disturbing communications from other masters. We fear Yuan's illness is not an isolated case.
The illness was created by Tarek Morridge, but a different Sith is using it now. I don't know his name, but I fought his apprentice in the temple.
Yes. It's imperative that we find this Sith before the illness spreads further. Unfortunately, we have no leads. We can only hope that tracking down and shielding the victims will help lead us to this Sith.
I sense you have a new task for me.
A small number of victims suggest that this Sith needs some sort of contact with his victims to control them. I hesitate to ask any more sacrifice of you. You've already done so much. But with the terminal in the temple destroyed, you are the only one capable of shielding the afflicted masters and stopping this Sith, whoever he is.
I will do whatever I can.
You'll need to be able to move freely around the galaxy. To that end, we've prepared a ship for you in the spaceport.
Where am I going?
The missing masters were last heard from on Terrace and Nar Shaddaa. Find them, and break the Plague Master's hold on them.
Say your goodbyes to Yuan. But time is of the essence. Good luck.
Ah, it's good to see you through my own eyes once more. What did the Council have to say?
Are you sure you don't remember anything specific about your tormentor?
I have tried, but everything is hazy. Stop him, so that I don't have to be shielded anymore, so your strength can be restored. Remember, let your instincts guide you. Keep to the Jedi Code, and may the Force be with you.
Chua Penki. Omitopi.
My new master at last! I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
Fetch a vibromop droid. I want this ship to sparkle.
Of course, Master. Custodial duties are only one of many vital functions I possess. C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard this Corellian Defender-class light corvette. It was custom-built to offer a Jedi both first-rate combat performance and meditation amenities. Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure captain's locker for storing valuables. Your bridge contains an ever-updating map of the galaxy. It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo terminal. And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for the tour, C2.
My pleasure, Master. I do have a few final notes. As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home. I am happy to assist you with any non-hazardous task, of course. I pride myself on the utmost attention to detail.
Add a little armor, some combat protocols, and a blaster, and you just might be worth something.
Master, please. Any non-factory modification will void my warranty. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on the bridge. The ship's computers will handle the rest.
Calling Coruscant Spaceport Authority. Am I clear to depart?
We've cleared the board for you, Master Jedi. Good flying.
Krasnokresaren Oglak, Brantergorsk, Skuvjeltras, Ortargorsk, Skocharadmas, Osla, Svetod Trangis, Untapolua, Jorskau, Pokret, Tosha Plumshik, Patna, Shiverskars, Zademo, Yanor Forita.
If you had a starship, you wouldn't have to put up with such nonsense.
Krasnokresaren Oglak, Brantergorsk, Skuvjeltras.
It's shameful such a thing happens in the Republic.
Dosk Tanga Rasjak, Shiverskars, Zonkelis, Korra, Skocharadmas, Osla, Svetod Trangis, Untapolua, Jorskau, Pokret.
Every culture has something to teach us.
Yanor Forita, Zademo, Ragorant, Rakil Urglexis, Nas, Navrasisi, Odortikcha, Mortavrapsa, Gretas.
Master Jedi, on it. Flight Commander Jordan, Republic Navy. Afraid there's bad news from open space. The Imperial Armada is attacking Republic assets in secret, goading us into violating the Treaty of Coruscant.
One false move on our part and the Republic will be blamed for igniting war.
Yes, Master Jedi, but we'll never let them succeed. Fleet Admiral Newman has authorized the formation of the Coruscant Aegis, an elite attack squadron meant to break the Imperial offensive swiftly and quietly. If you're interested, I'd say you're more than qualified to join the squadron.
I would be honored to fly with the Coruscant Aegis.
Excellent, Master Jedi. Every pilot needs a call sign. I think Guardian suits you best. Every member of the Coruscant Aegis will strike independently across the galaxy. I'll upload your mission data to your ship. Silence the Imperial threat, and guard the Republic well.
Good to hear from you. The Council has sensed your arrival on Terrace. An intriguing world.
This planet wasn't part of my studies at the temple.
Centuries ago, Terrace was like Coruscant, a vibrant city world. Then, a powerful Sith Lord destroyed the cities of Terrace in a single day. They became dark, polluted swamplands. But the Republic has been restoring them, with the help of Master Sin Tychon. Master Tychon is an expert in this wilderness. We had received regular reports from him, but he has fallen silent.
Just how long has Master Tychon been out of contact?
Several weeks. We fear this plague has touched him too. Master Tychon was working closely with his Padawan, Eris Verano, and also a captain in the Republic Expeditionary Forces, Captain Nelix. Eris and Captain Nelix are at the Republic base. They should be able to help find Master Tychon.
We will see what can be done for Master Tychon.
If Master Tychon is ill, shield him if possible, and try to learn more about this Plague Master. We will be waiting on your word. Good luck.
Welcome home, Master. I hope you find your vessel a model of efficiency, convenience, and comfort.
Welcome to Terrace. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
We've been waiting weeks, and those things are still swarming our property while you sorry excuses for defenders of the Republic sun yourself on the base.
This is a military operation, sir. This planet hasn't been cleared for civilian occupancy.
My brother didn't mean to be insulting, but for 3 centuries, our family has dreamt of reclaiming our place on Terrace, and now to be stopped by those things.
Terrace is a dangerous place. What are you doing here?
Our ancestors escaped Terrace before the bombardment. They kept everything, deeds, papers, we've even got hollow images of the estate. They always intended us to return.
We can't go chasing civilian claims, justified or not. We've barely got the men to hold the base.
The Republic validated our records, but some outlaws set up a camp there. They've got security droids all around the perimeter.
You need something dangerous cleared out first?
It's not raccoons or anything. There's someone living there. Sentience.
They've got security droids all around the perimeter. It's a war zone. We almost got killed entering our own property.
The Republic will respond to all such claims of hostile, non-indigenous life forms based on strategic value.
I'd like to help, any way I can.
Yes, tell this coward we're the rightful owners, and he has to help us.
You want to explore? You look like you can handle it, but it's your choice.
Would you really be willing to take such a risk for us?
Your claim seems just.
Great. They're all yours then.
You find anything important, you can fill out a form at HQ.
All we need is to get those blasted droids cleared out and find out who's controlling them. I can handle the rest.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
There is much to learn if you know where to look. Farewell, young Jedi.
Pegają siwo mękłym.
Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Ekvanin Faruni. Anything a soldier needs, and some things he doesn't. Good luck out there.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
This is crazy.
We'd have noticed any unusual activity from Master Tychon, but the Council says we... Ah, here she is. I'm Captain Nelix, Republic Expeditionary Forces.
I haven't encountered the Expeditionary Forces before. What are your duties on Terrace?
We scout the area, monitor pollution, and handle the local wildlife. Emphasis on wild, with Master Tychon's help.
This has to be a mix-up. My master is a renowned Kalish scout, a truly gifted pathfinder. Padawan Eris Varanel, at your service.
I have to see your master, Eris. If he's ill, only the Force can heal him.
But that's what we don't understand. Master Tychon isn't ill at all.
She's right. When the Council called, Master Tychon had just left with a research expedition. If he's gone rogue, it's news to us.
Where's that expedition now?
Those pollution readings take ages to compile. They're not due back for days.
Regardless, I'm sure Master Tychon will want to meet you. I'll try and reach him.
Captain! Captain Nelix! We need backup! They're gone, sir! They're all gone! Captain! Can you read me?
What the? That's the Expedition Guardsman, Sergeant Valoy. Where's Tychon?
There must have been an accident. Those ruins are always shifting.
If Master Tychon's not answering, something must have gone badly wrong.
I'll get a rescue team scrambled. No, damn. I'll never get them out there in time.
Take a deep breath, Captain. I'll get those men back safely.
Yes, right. Thank you. Meantime, I'll put a team together. Here, take a copy of the expedition's map to guide you. Watch yourself. There's more than pollution in those swamps.
Master Tychon's out in them too. I hope the Force is watching you both, for Terrace's sake.
I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Fetch and delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
Hold. My people are refugees, survivors of the battle on Coruscant. Would you turn us out of yet another home?
And who might you be?
My name is Akatan, and you might call me the leader of this colony. We fled here after the war. The lower levels were in shambles. Thousands of people from thousands of species, homeless and hurt. The humans in the Galactic Senate barely slapped on a new coat of paint. We came here to start a new life.
Unfortunately, your new life landed on someone else's ancient birthright.
You must face the same human prejudice as us. I'm surprised to see you so callous. So many men are here to reclaim this planet who know nothing of its past. Ancient Taurus was a blight on the Republic. The black mark on its reputation for freedom.
As far as I know, it was some Outer Rim nothing until the Empire blew it up.
Humans on Taurus did as they do on all planets. They seized the surface, claimed Taurus's wealth, and forced every other species underground. Every meter of land owned by a human was probably seized from another species, just as this was seized from my ancestors. I have their documents. So old they were kept in printed form. Read them yourself if you doubt me.
What happened? There must have been a reason.
It was about money, of course. A human governor cut taxes to favor his people, and when others rebelled, they were the ones punished. I think the claim was, aliens are dangerous to Teresian trade. If you have any sympathy for our cause, perhaps there is something you can do? We are alone, and at the Republic's mercy.
I would not wish to see you turned away from your home.
I thank you for softening your heart to my story. I will tell my people to begin repairs on our droids.
Can you explain what happened? That doesn't seem right at all. Is there anything more I can help you with?
So who are the crooks who set themselves up on our property? Did you drive them off?
Your ancestors stole this land. I have the real deed right here.
The alien resettlement was a valid executive order approved by the Republic. This is our land.
There are alien survivors who kept their claim? I'd have thought they would never come back here. I studied the history. It wasn't right.
It was justified. You can't make us leave because of that.
You couldn't face those droids. You don't want to face me.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, she is. And don't make her prove she can do it. We'll be on the next ship out. It was kind of crazy to think we'd get our dream after 300 years. That only happens in stories.
Brass called me when you left. Wanted to see if your work's as good as your rep.
Is there something else you want me to do?
Well, I doubt he's asking you over for a cup of mudleaf tea. Captain Childress calls, it usually means something needs fixing. If you're interested, go look him up. His office is at HQ, other side of the base. Tell him you're the one who ran off the Brat Brigade.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
As you can see by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Teresian Rakul plague. Even one individual Rakul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date. Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results. Thank you.
I didn't know Rakuls had gotten so many colonies.
Rakuls have been the story on Taris for 3 centuries. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a Rakul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment. I've been trying to acquire this serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
What's your reasoning on that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepanik Memorial Hospital. Sepanik was well preserved. If there's Rakul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Viki to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
I'll see what they want and trade for this serum.
That's extremely brave of you. The Death's Claw pirate gang robs anything that talks and shoots anything that doesn't. I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
Hey there, Captain Childress. I want to thank you for taking the time to see me. You did nice work on that land claim mess. Like we flew this many troops to the armpit of the galaxy so some kids could play pioneer. It'll take way more than it's worth to make this planet livable. Only thing interesting about Taris is that it's the worst failure the Republic's ever had.
The destruction of Taris was a terrible loss.
And we almost let it happen again on Coruscant.
300 years after Terrace, we still don't know squat about how to defend against a bombardment once ships are in low orbit.
What would you have me do?
I sent commandos to defend a research team at the crash site of the Endar Spire, the last Republic warship shot down over this planet. If we're lucky, that ship recorded the whole bombardment. But my teams lost contact, which means there are desk jockeys in the wild with the most valuable data on Terrace.
What's this ship? Why is it so valuable?
There were Jedi aboard back in the day. Now, we hope it's got data on the attackers. The crash site's a ways out, fast as you can make it. I don't know if we've got survivors. Research team's your #2 priority. Data's the most important thing. Take anything the Endar Spire recorded to Commander Viki at the outpost.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Lieutenant Carlslew, I'm all that's left of Commander Childress's 5th Detail. Please, tell me you're our reinforcement.
Childress sent me. What cut you off?
Give me a moment. All's clear, guys, and we've got some muscle from back on base. This is what's left of our research team. The others got ambushed while working. Scavengers must have guessed we were after something good. We need to hold them off long enough for the research team to recover and download that data.
This will prove no challenge for a Jedi.
Okay, data's priority 1. Everybody into the ship! Go!
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection. You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master. I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
If you hadn't come when you did, those would be our smoking corpses there, no question. Unfortunately, we're not done. Not until this Rex data is in the hands of Commander Veekley.
This seems like something you should be doing.
If I had my men, sure. But we've only scratched the surface of the Endar Spire's data. We've got the high-priority stuff, but we need every log and every camera. If I take off with the delivery, that leaves the Slicers helpless. If you go, I can defend us until the reinforcements arrive.
You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master. I will exceed your expectations, Master.
You picked the wrong medbay to rob, Vac-Brain. There's gonna be 200 Death's Claw pirates coming through that door.
There's not that many left. Trust me.
Wait. When I said you picked the wrong place to rob, I meant, we don't have a lot of money. And it's true. Most of our manpower is laid up with the rag ghoul plague. If I'm not around to administer the serum treatment, it's gonna be nothing but carapaces and claws in here.
I'd heard you dug something up. I'm going to need it.
Yeah, we've been using it to, Whoa, wait. No, you don't. No, you can't take it. These people are infected. If you cut off my supply of serum, these guys are gonna turn. You know what that means? I'm gonna have to shoot them all in the head before they try to eat my liver.
You're a doctor, right? Synthesize some more.
With what? My state-of-the-art facilities? I can only use what I find, and we don't find much. The only place I can think of that might have some left is the ruins of Dynamite General. The place was basically Ghoul Town. You want serum, you get it there, and leave us alone.
You've delayed long enough.
Fine, take it. But these people will die cursing you.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
Stars, give me a hand. I can't lift it off them.
The others are all... We're the only ones left.
Help! The heat! I'm burning! Help! Help me!
Relax, you're safe now. I'll get you out of there.
You're a Jedi? Please, get Laria out!
And the Jedi holocrons, Tal. Their medical data could save millions. We have to preserve them.
If it means saving so many, then this knowledge must be...
Please, Tal, help me.
Laria! How could you? Jedi are meant to help people.
I would have saved Laria too. I never had the chance.
My Laria. I've lost her.
I'm so sorry, Tal. But those holocrons could give us cures for hundreds of diseases. Tychon might have killed entire planets instead of just us.
You're saying Master Tychon was responsible for this?
We were taking pollution readings in the ruins, but when we found those medical holocrons, we decided to get them back right away.
On the way home, Tychon lures us into a trap fall, ignites the pollution in the swamp, and stands there watching us burn.
Master Tychon is unwell. He's not himself.
Brilliant deduction, Jedi. Tychon had some wisdom for us, too.
Tychon said he was punishing us for letting Terrace be destroyed centuries ago, and that soon we would be joined by everyone at the Junction.
The Junction's an old purification facility the Republic retrofitted to process dangerous gases.
Hundreds of people work at the Junction. If Master Tychon is planning something...
I won't allow Tychon to hurt anyone else. I promise.
You mean the way Laria got hurt? Save it.
We'll get these holocrons back to the base for a proper study.
Enjoy it while you can, Jedi. Maybe Tychon will find a place in the swamp for you, too.
Jedi, we just got a call from the expedition. They said you helped them out, but the rest sounds crazy. Tychon attacking them? A couple of survivors? From a 12-man team? Tell me that's wrong.
Tychon's lost it. He trapped them, set a fire nearby, and ran off.
No! What if he was trying to lead them to safety? They ignored him and wandered off.
You have my sympathies, Eris. I watched my own master suffer like this.
I want him found. Found and brought to justice. Even if I have to drag him back myself.
No, please. None of this is his fault.
Master Tychon needs help. The survivors said he was headed to the Junction.
Damn him! The Junction's a gas trap full of civilian workers. Keep your eyes open. Tychon used the Junction in his restoration effort. There might be a clue to stopping him there.
Please don't hurt Master Tychon. He's the only one who could save Terrace, and I need him to explain all this to me.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
Welcome back. Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got. Well, thank the Force for good Teresian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries. While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
They gave it up pretty easily.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise. I guess there's good even in the worst of us sometimes. Ah, here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the Raku plague has mutated since then. This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
How do we make it stop modern Rakuls?
Manufacturing a true vaccine requires what we call a lucky survivor, someone whose system has made antibodies to the plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need. If I infected an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
What happened to most virulent disease in known space?
I need someone with proven recuperative powers. Someone who gets injured almost on a daily basis. Ideally, they would have survived stabbings, shootings, poison, infections, maybe all of the above. Or barring that, someone with conscious control over their bodily processes, such as a Jedi.
I am well versed in that art. It should be safer for me than others.
Well, and I had this whole speech ready. All right. We have a medical droid, CB-084, set up to observe Rakuls in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the Rakuls attack you and see what happens.
Are there any other medical facts I should know?
Sure. You're doing the right thing. Now, here's your serum injection. I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
If you have any questions about military operations on... My pardon, Jedi. I'm actually expecting one of your order. Are you the one who saved my team at the Endar Spire?
You're the one I'm supposed to report?
Yes. I appreciate the service you have done for me and for the Republic. The data from the Endar Spire will be invaluable to the Republic's war efforts. Lieutenant Carlsu tells me there's close surveillance footage of the Imperial warships. I'm pleased I could help. Thank you for your service. Republic intelligence has been waiting for this data since the bombardment fell.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, and inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
I could go for a Nerf burger. That doesn't count, right?
I will note it on your chart. Ah, here's Dr. Cell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
What do you mean, usual secrecy agreements?
This is standard procedure when the Republic develops biotech with significant earnings potential. We develop the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
I guess that makes sense.
Thanks for soldiering up. I'll see you get a donor fee, but I can't promise a cut of the profits. The amount of money we're talking about is staggering. I could make a career out of a vaccine like this. And you put yourself on the line to make it happen. I won't forget.
You have but to ask, Master. Consider the
Master
matter
Jedi,
handled.
what brings you to our small corner of Republic space? This is such a great, great honor.
What's the situation?
We're having some trouble. Nothing you couldn't have predicted, but there you are. Our bases here are far from self-sufficient. We're not farmers, and there's no existing infrastructure here to work with. We're at the mercy of our supply ships. And this month's just went nose down in some of the worst territory on Taris.
Is the ship lost? Why haven't your men recovered the supplies?
Our men tried to reach the ship once, but they turned back after taking serious casualties. They said it's more than just rat ghouls, but couldn't make an ID. If you still want to go, you'll need to talk to our quartermaster at the supply shed across the base. She's got the exact coordinates of the crash.
And you're just going to make this all better, huh?
Usually people are happy if I come to make things better.
I'm Karen Weck, Quartermaster. Commander Gardet just called to say you're retrieving our supplies. For which, by the way, I and the rest of the troops here humbly thank you. But I don't want Commander Fatpants to think it means he gets away with this. Steal from your troops, waste Republic money bringing in silks and wine from Alderaan, and it's fine, because some wandering Jedi will happen in to save you.
Perhaps it would be best if you start from the beginning.
The ship didn't have to crash. I said over and over that the ship needed repairs. The left stasis generator was loose, and the hyperdrive motivator was seeping fluid. But Gardet had already spent our allotted maintenance budget on himself.
You best be certain about this.
I'm telling the truth. Somehow he's juggling the numbers he sends to HQ. No commander needs a personal vehicle in an outpost this size. If you can take this holo camera out to the crash site, you could get the evidence I need to get him court-martialed.
It's better than dealing with this guilt trip.
Thank you. If you take holopics of the engine, I can show that the documented lack of repairs is what caused the crash. The most important thing is the supplies, though. The crash site isn't far. When you get everything, bring it back here so I can distribute it.
I found a way to improve upon your specifications, Master. I trust you don't mind. Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
Welcome to the junction, Jedi. Sorry we didn't have time to clean up. I'm hearing some funny rumors from my guys about Master Tyken. Is that why you're here?
Is there a way to get your crew out of this building quickly?
Could run a fire drill, I guess. Look, what's going on here?
Here you are, hiding in tunnels. Ah, I see your eyes shining. Hey, stop whispering. I am a Jedi. I am. This changes nothing. Such a dark planet. Rock spires like fingers. Black rock that... Wait! The darkness flows from them. It must!
Yes, Master Tyken. Come down and we'll find...
Welcome to...
Master Tyken, can you hear me? I've come to heal you of this sickness.
Heal? Or hurt? I see the lies in you. I watched once in the dark place. Malachor was dark, then bright. I watch his eyes as we run, as Parcanis falls alone.
Tell me about Parcanis, Master Tyken. What do you remember?
Stop it! Stop it! My friend, no! I won't go back there! I'll stop all of you! And your junction hoarding poisons like a leech, yes! I'll free the gases you've stolen, and the shadows from underground. Your junction will be dust around you.
What would Eris say if she saw you like this, Master Tyken?
One was very bright. Yuan? Sidoni? No, that's wrong. What will the Jedi do while the gas builds, Will it save the workers before they choke and die? But the gas will corrode the junction, too. How many will die without it to cleanse the planet? Thousands? How many do you want to kill?
Can you smell that? The maniac's busted the main gas line.
Sir, rat ghouls! Someone's breaking open the vents. Rat ghouls are pouring in.
No. We need to focus on evacuating or save the junction. I don't know.
The Force will aid us, but I need your help. What's our best course of action?
I'll evacuate our... Wait, I got a crew doing maintenance behind a blast door. They'll be choking on the gas by now. Please, I can't send anyone else back there. You're their only chance. Get them on their feet and out before the rat ghouls reach that section. Good luck.
I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
Perhaps a closer... The Force is my ally.
You're back, and in one piece. I hope you didn't breed too much of that stuff. We got the whole crew out thanks to you. Might take months for us to start clearing the pollution again, though. A lot of people are gonna get sick.
Trust in the Force. You and your men will get this place running again.
That's true. One crazy Jedi won't knock us back for long. Tychon's the one responsible for this. Maybe we can help you stop him, here. Before he lost it, Tychon was studying the old Terrace infrastructure. These are the records it copied. But the encryption is pretty old. We can't decipher them.
Someone around here must be able to decrypt them.
The Republic base's computers should have the original codes. They'll get those records open nice and quick. Give those records to Captain Nelix. He'll set you right.
What do you think Master Tychon was studying?
No idea, but I'd find out fast. We'll take care. You do the same, Jedi.
Confection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve.
Come in, Jedi. Do you read me?
Is there a problem?
The base is under attack. Tychon got the jump on us. We need you back here ASAP. We've got...
I need you to watch my back. Tychon's volatile in the extreme.
You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Captain Nelix, what happened here?
Should have known you'd make it past those things. Tunnels. Tyken must have found Rakghoul tunnels under the base. He set those things on my men and the little Padawan. Eris, Tyken took her.
Where would Master Tyken take Eris?
Could be anywhere. He knows this planet like the back of his hand. All these people dead. Forget a trial. I want Tyken's head for this.
This isn't Tyken's doing. Not really. He's very sick.
Now you're making excuses? Eris was... Wait. The tunnels are still open. You have to seal the tunnel entrances before those things come back. Please, check the base and seal those tunnels, or the wounded are just... food for the Rakghouls.
One way or another, those things are going back underground.
Thanks. And hurry.
I found a way to improve upon your specifications, Master. I trust you don't mind. Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
Now we can treat the wounded without rat ghouls pouring in. But Tyken's long gone. Eris, that poor kid. He dragged her out there with him.
The Force is with us. The Junction's security chief gave me this.
What's this? Infrastructure data? Maybe we can corner Tyken after all. Damn! These records have those rat ghoul tunnels all plotted out. Tyken knew exactly how to hit us. And looks like one of Taurus's super reactors is still operational. It's damaged, leaking toxic waste into the ecosystem. From these readouts, it would only take a little push to send the reactor into total meltdown. And Tyken copied every file on its processes.
If the super reactor went into meltdown, what kind of damage could it cause?
If the reactor blows, we're looking at a chemical detonation that could take out the Republic's entire occupied area on Terrace. Tyken's access code is all over these records. This isn't some vendetta, Jedi. This is genocide.
I won't let you down.
Here's the super reactor's coordinates. Please, let me know once you've handled Tyken. My men deserve to be told. And remember, Tyken's still holding his Padawan hostage. Watch your back.
Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. I will exceed your expectations, Master. Mission delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
We don't have antibiotics. They come on the same ship as everything else.
You're supposed to keep better tabs on that sort of thing. These men have the Cillian flu. They could die if... Master Jedi, dare I hope you've made it to our ship?
I have what you asked for.
Just in the nick of time, too. The men came close to mutiny when I cut rations again. They knew this wasn't going to be a luxury cruise.
What do you expect? You ask your men to starve while you eat bantha steaks from off-world.
These pictures prove you knew the ship was damaged, and you sent it anyway.
They're going to Republic Command, along with my documentation of every personal purchase you've made. These men left their families and risked their lives to come here. If they die, it should be for someone better than you.
I didn't know the ship was so bad. I thought if it was serious, they'd catch it on Ord Mantell.
The men on Terrace deserve a better leader.
This is ridiculous. I did nothing wrong. Republic Command will never listen to you. I need to call them.
Thank you for all your help. But there may be something else, too. Normally, our 4th outpost comes here to pick up its supplies. But their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
It's dangerous territory out there. Was the convoy armed?
The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brel. Not the best planning. There's Rakghouls there, and a Nexus spawning ground, and worse. Usually the convoy's managed by only traveling when the sun is highest. Plus lots and lots of firepower. But if they're out there too long, well, you need to find them.
Every moment we delay risks their lives. I'll leave right now.
Whatever happened to the convoy, we need to make sure Morn Outpost gets their supplies. Sonic emitters along the route usually keep off the worst of the critters. But if they're on the fritz, that convoy would have walked into a feeding frenzy. Fix the emitters and see what you can find about the convoy. When you're done, report to Commander Yajek at Morn Outpost. And thank you.
I found a way to improve upon your specifications, Master. I trust you don't mind. I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
We just stopped to rest. Geozel found a scratch, and we don't know if it's the Rakul infection, so we're waiting. And Ferdoan might be coming down with the Geonosian swamp flu, but we're on our way, I swear, and you're looking at me very strangely.
What are you expecting me to accuse you of?
Nothing. I mean, look, I know we're late, so people naturally start thinking...
That you were dead?
Would they care? Look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be... Are you even Republic? I don't recognize it. Oh, forget it. I was never a good liar. We aren't going back. Is that what you wanted to hear? We've deserted.
We cannot afford to let emotion cloud judgment.
You think I should calm down? Maybe I should tell you what it's like here. 5 years we've been out here. No break. Most of our friends have died. We're wounded, tired, broken. Fighting something that can't think, can't be frightened. And if you get the slightest scratch, you become the enemy and your own squad puts you down like a dog.
You must return to your post. You knew the risks when you signed up.
I can't. I'd rather kill myself, I really would.
Every soldier knows they might have to die for the Republic. What makes you so special?
You think we didn't agonize about that? Look, if we were fighting the Sith, if our deaths would mean something, but there's nothing on Terrace. But she's right, guys. Trying to defend the outpost down 5 men? The rat ghouls will get them all. And it'll be our fault. I guess we have to go back. No matter what happens.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
State your business. This is a Republic military outpost, sovereign territory of the Galactic Republic. We will defend ourselves with deadly force if necessary.
Do you have some reason to fear an invasion?
There's no unauthorized travel this far into the wilds. Best policies usually blast first, chat later. Don't suppose you were sent by Commander Guarded with news about our supplies.
Your supplies are on the way, but no thanks to him.
Sounds like there's a story there, but I won't waste your time asking for it. Let me just say thanks. Don't suppose you saw any sign of our boys. If they're still alive, they better have a good excuse for leaving us hanging.
This is no longer my concern.
That sounds like there's more to the story than you're telling me. I'll get it out of them when we get back to the base. Whatever their excuse, I can't imagine it will be good.
and delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Too late, Jedi. You wanted too long, too long! But now the reactor will bathe Terrace in fire. No black rock, no shadow. The Republic will not spread it! I can cleanse it here, cauterize the flow!
Think, Master Tyken. You're killing the planet you've been trying to save.
No, fool! No! Weren't you listening? Lord Vivica promised to guide me!
Who is this Lord Vivicar? Why are you taking orders from him?
He commands me. I can't.
It's all right, Master. I'm here to help you, remember? Master Tyken explained everything. I see the beauty in Terrace that the Republic destroyed. His work must continue to save Terrace, and we will be together.
Eris, would a sane master ask you to hurt innocent people?
I know this isn't pleasant, but it's necessary.
You would devastate an entire planet just on Tyken's say-so.
I only want the Republic to... No. No, Master. We should find another way.
What's this? Such brightness in her, and she dares strike against me?
Never. I will not fight you, Master Tychon, but... You're ill. Let us help you.
This doesn't have to come to violence. Don't force me.
They all turn against me. You brought this darkness here. The purification of Taris will begin with you. Such strength. We were strong once. The weak perish on Taris. No, please! The darkness comes to swallow me whole.
Don't worry. Your pain's about to stop. Forever.
Give me the peace and the silence. Quickly.
Strength. We were strong once.
Stay calm. Let me take on your pain.
The darkness is gone. I am myself again. You've saved me. At great cost to yourself. I can feel it. I am truly sorry.
While you were ill, you mentioned a Lord Vivicar. Do you remember?
No. I recall the name, but not what it means. I'm sorry. I will go before the Republic and admit my guilt. Purge myself of this shame. I harmed so many and almost destroyed my Padawan. I'm not fit to be a Jedi Master.
We gain strength through adversity. Enduring the plague will make you stronger.
And you can pass on that strength to others, Master.
I must report to Master Seal Bakarn and the Council. There's much to be done. I'm sure Captain Nellex will want to know you're safe. Thank you again. I still can't believe the sacrifice you made for me. I only hope your burden does not become too great.
Thank you for sparing Master Tychon. I doubt Captain Nellex would have been so forgiving. The Republic won't understand. When Master Tychon turns himself in, they'll never forgive him for this.
The Republic knows the value of mercy.
I hope so. He needs compassion right now.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
was watching the reactor readouts. We lived to fight another day, thanks to you. So, is Tychon dead?
Master Tychon has been freed from his illness. He's on his way back to Tython.
What? Are you sick in the head, too? How could you let him go after what he did?
Only a living man can truly atone for what he's done.
Oh, great. Jedi wisdom. But my men are still dead. I got Eris's checkpoint signal. You're careful about keeping your own people alive, I see. Oh, while you were gone, Master C.O. Bakarn contacted me. He's waiting to hear from you.
Great. I never get a moment's peace.
I was watching
I'm not one of your soldiers. I don't kill on command. Tychon's sane again, and he's...
What?
Don't Republic soldiers swear to...
What?
Your job was to aid me in finding Master Tychon.
I'll make it my business if Tychon ever sets foot on this... I got Eris's
The Council will want to...
Don't take your eye off Tychon. You let... Good hunting, Jedi.
Welcome to Terrace. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
You deserve nothing less than the highest possible quality, Master. I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
Congratulations for your hard work on Terrace. This must have been difficult for you. Master Tychon has already contacted me. A team is on its way to bring him before the Republic courts.
Master Tychon deserves an advocate. None of this was his fault. I can't imagine a punishment worse than what Master Tychon's endured already.
Neither can I. Still, the Republic must seek justice for the deaths on Terrace. Still, for such a notable Jedi to fall so far, plague or not.
Before he was healed, Master Tychon spoke of a Lord Vivicar.
Lord Vivicar. I don't recognize the name. We must begin researching this at once. Unfortunately, our Master on Nar Shaddaa is still missing. If Lord Vivicar is responsible, you may be our only hope.
Garnis hisaknak onas. Skuvir tras. Korgakiran. Zevrenzesek. Yanor Forita. Minsk. Bawil Beyagasosis.
If that's just the claw, I'd hate to encounter the creature it came from.
Rakil Urglex. Santalis. Ortargorsk. Ran Oras. Tajaba. Kurkunskala. Orglex. Rajo Raunor. Do Unskka. Yanor Forita. Zademo. Ragorand. Rakil Urglex. Nas.
A whole planet of Rancors and Mandalorians? You must have enjoyed that.
Tornor Basro. The Endekrusk. Santalis. Morta Vrapsak. Ringhods Ruk Sark. Brakva Grenok. Lurkikachos. Ganaxlisik Jek Jash. Ruktar Krivo Kirbenas. Gorakrades.
Imagine, without the war, there'd be only soft acolytes and crazed hermits to challenge us.
Shiver Skors. Navrasisik. Gretas. Grelkevs Unak Raktels. Worktraxrok. Belskik Krak.
My results were less than ideal, Master. There is no excuse for this failure.
You've landed on Nar Shaddaa. Few on that world will be pleased to see you, I'm afraid. Nar Shaddaa is a den of corruption, excess, and gang violence. It is ruled by a crime syndicate, the Hutt Cartel, that takes a cut from every black deed.
Nar Shaddaa must have been a lawful place once.
At best, it was a refugee camp for the Ivakai, the original natives, until the Hutts imposed their heavy industry there. But now, despite its power, the Hutt Cartel is clashing with a new group called the Guiding Hand. The Guiding Hand's followers are fanatically loyal to an unknown leader. I believe this leader is Doris Fane, one of the missing Jedi Masters.
Blind obedience to a secret leader. If it is Fane, he's got the makings of an army.
That is my fear. Fane is an undisciplined maverick, but he has great charisma, incredible skill at influencing others through the Force. This Guiding Hand has attacked cartel spice shipments, operations Fane despises, in a way that shouts Fane's tactics. It's him. I know it.
Ill or not, he's right about opposing the Hutt cartel.
Even fighting the guiding hand, the cartel is immensely powerful, second only to the Republic and the Empire. So far, the Hutt cartel has tolerated, even aided the Republic. But if it discovers a rogue Jedi is hurting business...
We'd lose the cartel's trade routes, information, and credits.
We must find Fane before the Hutt cartel discovers his involvement. I have a contact on Nar Shaddaa who can help you, named Theron Cedrix. Theron is a professor of exotechnology. He was once a friend of mine, and of Fane's.
That's not a science I'm familiar with.
Theron specializes in technology thought to originate outside the galaxy itself. Fascinating and quite over my head. Theron has offices on Nar Shaddaa's promenade. He's usually there, if he's not nurturing his genius in a casino. Good luck. And don't underestimate Duras Fane, Jedi. His gifts of persuasion are unsurpassed.